Live. Welcome to our live TikTok. Welcome YouTube. Today is August 14th. I never know what day it is. August 14th, 2024. It's a Wednesday, and you are watching live with LWL Lindsay with Love. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm situated. It's kind of a weird morning this morning. I don't know. It's running a little bit late, I guess. Samantha, thank you for the likes. Welcome to the chat. I'm just making sure my camera doesn't fall off of the desk. All right, you guys, let's get going. We have, good morning, Leah. Welcome to the chat. We have some exciting things, interesting things to talk about. I would say so. Anyway, good morning, sweet Georgia Peach. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Hey, Bex in progress. Hey, Bex, how are you? Are you feeling better? Have you gotten some sleep? What is the situation with the tree? Living the simple life. Welcome to the chat, J. Carr. Welcome to the chat. Hello, XQO, I think 24. Welcome to the chat. Torino in the chat. I'm curious to know if you were here with me yesterday, did you ride the energetic wave? I got on that wave and I was surfing, you guys. I was busting out a report. I'm so close to being done. It's like 30 some pages. I'm typing, but I was in such a good zone, such a creative flow. It was raining here yesterday, just the perfect amount of pitter patter on my windows. And I was just in this like very writer's flow. And I felt this is what it must feel like to be an author on a dreary day with some powerful music playing in the background and just typing and letting your mind just effortlessly flow. Oh, it was such a beautiful moment. I kind of geeked out on myself. Your report was amazing. Yay, Max. I'm so happy that the landlord didn't want to murder us. Yay. Oh, I see. You had somebody cut down the tree, but it was on accident and you're renting. I understand now because I was like, I don't get it, but that makes sense. Your report was amazing. That makes me feel so happy. If you're new here and you don't know what Bex is talking about, I write your soul's purpose reports outlining the strongest energies in your chart and what you came here to do. Bex, I know that you wanted to kind of stay quiet about what you do in life because you wanted to see like how the report kind of aligned with your real life. Was it in alignment? I was like, this feels very, I don't know. I attract many healers. I think that's quite interesting. I attract many healers. VIPE says, yes, yesterday was such a good flowy day. Same. I had such a great day yesterday. I'm so glad that you guys stayed on the energetic wave. Amazing, amazing. Judah, welcome to the chat, my friend. Judah, I've been thinking about you. How are you? How's everything going for you on your end? I've been thinking about you. VIPE says, I'm back. So glad this didn't have to turn into a true crime group. No, you know what, you guys? After my spiritual awakening, I stopped listening to all true crime. I was really addicted to it at one point. I think that's the point, right? And I realized I was being entertained by stories of other people's like misfortunes and unalivings. And I was like, that is like that to me. When I like realized that's what it was, I was like, holy cow, this is not good. For my energy, I was like, I'm never watching this again. Hanging in there, still doing the hard things. Catherine is in the house. Okay, Judah, well, we're sending you tons of good energy. I trust in you. I believe in you. I know you're capable, right? We talked about that so many times. One foot in front of the other, my friend, right? And take the rest when you need it. Take the rest when you need it. Hi, friends. TikTok wouldn't let you on. What? TikTok? What? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I have my friend at TikTok. If we could all just send her some energy. Her name's Eileen, and she helps me create my TikTok platform. So if we could all just say, come on, Eileen, quite literally, come on, Eileen, you got this, girl. Good morning, Samantha. Beck says, yes, it was. I've done past life regression and I was a medicine woman in the Southwest in 2 lives. I knew it. I was like reading your energy and I was like, for sure, I say this woman, Bex, you very much healing energy. And it's funny because most of my clients, most of the Your Soul's Purpose reports are actually healers in some capacity, and they just don't know. But we're all healers, right? We all have the capacity to heal ourselves. So I think that's really powerful. And I think when you see that from somebody else's viewpoint, I think it's helpful. It's like confirming, right? And I always want to remind you guys that when you get Your Soul's Purpose report, or like Catherine, I'm this close to finalizing your report. I was typing for like 6 hours yesterday. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you to see it. You're powerful. Of course, everybody's powerful in their own way. But remember, you guys, that your soul never wants to overwhelm you. Your soul is, and your higher self wants to shine, right? And so when you learn these things about yourself through your soul's purpose report or through the Know Thyself birth chart report, it's never meant to overwhelm. It's meant to inform you and remind you who you really are. Because I can understand how sometimes it might feel overwhelming, like, well, if I'm so strong, if I have such powerful energy, then why am I not actually standing in this power? And that's not the point, right? The point is reminding you who you are, because perhaps nobody's told you in a long time, or nobody's ever told you, right? So come on, Eileen. Yay, Catherine. I'm so excited for you to see it. Hello, Deanne's in the chat. Hello, Deanne. Beck says, yes, it was. Okay, I saw that. Okay, that's so cool. Super cool. I want to do past life regression as well. I kind of already think I know what they're going to say, right? And I'm going to do my own like Akashic again at some point. I've just been busy doing other things. Beck says, and I have great intuition and can read people, and so does my daughter. I need to remember to shield. Yep. Yeah, remember to shield. Victoria says, I can feel myself distancing from true crime vids too, but also have an affinity for history, good and bad. Yeah, I can see that. I get it, right? Because it's like, for me, I think true crime, in a sense, it's like you learn to be very observant. You kind of learn, I think it's learnings in a sense, because you learn like what are some of the tactics that may happen or what to watch out for in real life. But then there's this potential that it's also kind of like paranoia, like you could start to get a little nervous like everywhere you go, right? And you don't want to live in fear. That's obviously like very blocked root chakra energy. And if we don't have that activated root chakra, then our energy isn't flowing smoothly. Victoria, I'm not saying this is about you, obviously. But history, yeah, of course, because history repeats itself, right? So we have to be mindful of history and what happens and make new choices as situations present themselves that are similar to the past. So whether it's your own personal history or the collective's history, I think it's important to remember and learn, right? And transcend those lessons. So I get it, Victoria. I totally get it. All right, you guys, for those of you that are in the Manifesting Club, reminder, we manifest tonight. Ooh, I love the Manifesting Club. It's one of my favorite parts of the month. We're manifesting tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of you that can make it tonight, and or come to one, come to both, Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I love the Manifesting Club. VIPE is so excited. I can't wait to meet you, my friend IRL. Michelle, welcome to the chat. It's nice to see you here. Samantha, yay. Samantha, I hope to see you tonight. Victoria, I hope to see you tonight. Catherine, I hope to see you tonight. Oh my gosh, so many people in the club on this live. All right, so today we're going to talk about, I'm glad, by the way, that you guys rode the wave. I was on it. I was surfing yesterday. Legit. I hope to be on it again today. Of course, I know I will. I'm excited. VIPE, I'm hoping that your report goes out the door by tomorrow morning at the latest. Catherine, I hope your report goes out the door by tonight, sometime at the latest. The other thing, Catherine, is that it may go out tomorrow morning simply because it's 30 pages and I always proofread the entire report before I send it to anybody, because I never want to have like a weird typo or something. So it may be tomorrow morning, but thank you both for your patience. And then I know, no rush, you're so sweet. And for those of you that are listening and are waiting for your report, I have 2 more that are in line by Friday. I hope by Friday, because they're the shorter Your Soul's Purpose. So I think that will be good to go. Samantha, you've been doing a lot of shadow work. That's amazing, because I'm going to talk about it right now. Tony is in the chat. Hello, Tony. Thanks for being here this morning, and thanks for the likes, you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Let's get going. All right, so yesterday, remember we talked about, we're going to kind of segue today from yesterday's conversation a little bit. So let's see how it goes. Yesterday, we were talking about how the universe is rigged in our favor. And we learned from Quo that they're saying, yes, it is. We talked about how there are no such thing as mistakes, because mistakes are the lessons that are presented to us to grow. So when we think, oh, I've made a mistake, or, oh, that was so stupid of me, or, start kind of guilting ourselves for mistakes, let's release that label, recognizing that what's going on? Oh, I'm proud of you too, Samantha. What's happening? Victoria says, especially learning about witches, alchemy, divinity, manifestation. Yeah, okay. Oh, because the shadow work. Okay, well, I was like, wait, yes, I'm proud of you too. And we're going to talk about an interesting thing that I learned. It was really powerful. I had a private client last night, and I never share full-on details because that's not appropriate when you're working with a private client. But, and I really honor and respect my private clients, but I will share kind of a generalization that came through to me from a healing perspective that may help some of you guys. And I'm super excited for that. So remember, we talked about lessons our mistakes are really just kind of chances. I don't even want to call them lessons. They're chances for our souls to grow, to evolve into who we're meant to be. We talked about how we are made from this. We are a spark, right? I love thinking of myself as a spark from the creator. I think that feels so nice and so warm and so like real, right? We are a spark of love and light from the creator, and that we face challenges along the way on our spiritual journey because we are seeking the tangible feeling of being love and light. We are seeking the tangible feeling of it. Because to say I'm love and light, you are love and light, everyone is love and light, people I think start to get annoyed with that because it's very abstract. And so if you're not on a spiritual journey, or if you're not really in the thick of it, you're like, yeah, anyone can say that. That's just words. Those are just words, right? Karishma, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Welcome, welcome. So we talked about that, and we talked then about recognizing catalysts in our life. We talked about recognizing there are small catalysts, and as we catalysts that come to us that are meant to help us release the imagination of ourselves that we think we're meant to be, and then transcend and grow into newer versions, right? Abandoning kind of, I don't know if I really love the word abandoning, but releasing those parts of us that are not serving us any longer, so we can actually step into who we're meant to be, not who we're imagining we're meant to be, right? And I talked about my old business and my car accident and all those catalysts that led up to, boom, my near-death experience, which really propelled me into my soul's work, my soul's mission. And without, I think, that car accident, it's like, when was I ever going to wake up to it? Like, I had it in my heart for many years, but I never really did anything about it, right? Kara's in the house. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's keep going. Nicola, welcome to the chat, my friend. So we talked about how we need to release those versions of us. Hello, beautiful. Kara coming in with the capital letters and like high vibe energy yesterday and today, and really awake so early, Kara. I love it. Thank you for being here. Mallory, I think I just saw Mallory's in the house too. Oh my gosh, all my friends. Whitley's in the house. Welcome. Judah's in, oh, thank you for the likes. Okay, so recognizing then, you guys, that I think the part about growing is tricky because on one hand, you want that thing, that next step in your life, but on the other hand, it for sure means letting go of something. And there's this push and this pull of, I want this, but I don't want to let this go. I want this, but I don't want to let it go. But it's like, well, then that's kind of how we get in those stuck cycles. Good morning, Mallory, you're so cute. Good morning, my friend. Currently typing up my tweet. Mallory! Oh my gosh. Girl, you better be joining the spiritual chat because I think we've got lots to chat about coming up, my friend. I think we do. I can't wait to hear all about it. Congratulations, by the way. You have to let it go to grow. Let go to grow. Exactly. So I always think about, from you guys, I use like a fitness journey because I feel like it's very tangible for people to think about, right? So I think about, okay, I want to get abs. Maybe not abs, but everyone always wants to be more fit. I want to be more fit. I want my butt cheeks to be a little bit bigger, whatever, right? And then I think, but if that happens, then my favorite dress in my closet is no longer going to fit me properly. And then it's like, well, what about my favorite dress? Well, what about the body you want? Well, what about the dress you want to wear? Well, right? And so it's like, which one do you prefer more? Which one do you prefer more? And then allow yourself to move in that direction. Rich, welcome to the chat, my friend. Mallory, yay, so happy for you, VIPE. Mallory, everyone is cheering you on, my friend. Laura, thank you for the follow. Welcome, you're new here. I appreciate it. Absolutely terrified to let it go. I know, Catherine. Catherine, so watching from Singapore, well, welcome. I'm doing it. Thank you, friend. New catchphrases. Let it go, let it flow, let it. I think it's let it, what is yours? Let it go, let it flow, let it grow, right? Go on, girl. I'm proud of you. Stepping into your fulfillment, stepping into your happiness is what this life is all about. So realizing, you guys, that there is, and Catherine, maybe going back into, for you, going back into the spiritual lesson from July in the Cosmic Collective, you may want to do that fear desire often, as many times as you need to, because what happens is we're afraid to let go, but we desire something else. We're afraid to let go, we desire something else. And you get caught in your own loop. You loop yourself. So then how do you break out of it? Well, you have to start to think about the reasons why you really want something. You have to really decide which kind of part of the desire and the fear do you want. That's it. And it's not easy, but it can be done, because I promise you I've done it for myself. Oh, Mallory, that's so amazing. I can't wait to hear more about it. Please join the spiritual chat if you can. It is on next Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday. We're also, you guys, if you're in the Cosmic Collective, reminder that we have a group energy healing session on Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 21st at 10 a.m. So we have group energy healing at 10 a.m. and we on Wednesday, and next Friday we have spiritual chat. So whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you want to come with, problems, questions, concerns, on Friday at 10 a.m. You'll be there. Yay. Tony, I'm so glad. Oh, Kara, amazing. Kara, please check your email about the Zoom sessions. Check your email. Yay, Tony, I'm glad that you're here. That always happens, right? Synchronicities come in. You guys got this whole blemish. What is happening? Synchronicities align, and usually when I'm talking about, somebody comes in and says, I needed to hear this. Okay, so let's keep going. Kara, you are full of abundance lately, my friend. New car, new laptop. Life is good. Keep going. Keep accepting your abundance. So that's what we talked about yesterday. And let's talk about my client's healing message last night. I'm not going to give any details, but what I will say is this. When I was in energy healing with her, we were working on some shadow work, inner child work, and the guides basically guided me to relay this message to her, which was, for those of you that are doing inner healing, inner child work and shadow work, if you are struggling with something in your adult life that was programmed and conditioned for you as a child. So for me, back when I was doing this work, it was accepting my abundance, accepting money, because in my life, when I was a child, we never had enough. My mom would always talk to me about money for whatever reason. We never had enough. And so I had to do a lot of work around accepting my own abundance, recognizing that money is an energy, that it's not evil, that there is abundance for everybody, that there's enough money out there for the whole world if you were to just accept it in, right? And so I'll email you after this, Kara. I'll email you, okay? Just make sure right after this, I promise I will email you, but then email me back, okay? So when you're doing this work with your inner child, what my guide suggested to my client was, rather than trying to heal that 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever age version of you, rather than attempting to heal that version of you, now that you're an adult and you've done the perspective shifting and you've done the clarity work and you're aware of who the heck you are, an empowered spiritual being, multifaceted, multi-talented creator. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Rather than attempting to heal that version of you, because honestly, yeah, there are some qualities that have carried over into your adult life, but for the most part, that version is kind of non-existent anymore, right? It's just those kind of energetic ties around maybe self-worth, value, money, love, self-respect, whatever it is. Have the adult version of you that knows better, because you're an adult now and you make your own decisions, and you're no longer being conditioned or programmed or being thrown fears and being projected onto fears and limiting beliefs by somebody else, your parents, a teacher, whoever, your babysitter, whoever. Bring that inner child with you on your journey now. Instead of saying, I'm going to heal you in that time way back when, grab his, her, they hand and say, come on, today we're doing this. Today we are facing this fear. Today we are standing in our value. Today we are stepping out of our comfort zone. And so by bringing that energy with you, and it's not two separate entities, by the way, it's the same energy, but by bringing kind of that visual with you and kind of slapping hands, high-fiving, powering up together, it might be easier to heal that part of you that way. It's almost like you've got your sidekick friend, right? And little kids typically are pretty fearless. They don't have the sense of like, they're not fearful. They're having fun out in the world. They're imaginative. They're silly. They're entertaining. They say funny things. So bring that version. And then, yeah, thank you, VIPE. Okay, good, Bex. I'm glad this is helping. Bring that version into your adult life, because your adult mind logically knows that it's kind of all BS. That was past programming, and maybe people did, like, your parents likely didn't even know that they were programming you in some way and kind of causing you to have these inner conflicts, right? So we're going to stop trying so hard to heal the inner child, going backwards, and rather than that, just bring that inner child forward, team up together. Because the adult version of you knows that it was silly that your parents told you not to speak so much. Like, that's silly, right? But maybe you're still struggling a little bit as an adult because you want to say something, but you can't, because your inner child is like, well, yeah, but we're going to get in trouble. And so we bring that adult like mindset. I know it's okay to use my voice. I know it's okay to stand in my truth. I know it's safe to say what I need to say, and then heal that way. Give it a shot and see. I mean, I've never experienced, I don't read a lot about inner child healing. When I work with my clients, typically my guides direct the conversation, whether it's a conversation, truly channeled conversation, or whether it's a channeled like directive, like how to like do something in the session. And last night I was like, wow, I've never thought of it this way, to bring the inner child along. So I thought that was really powerful. You guys, what is happening? Oh, Lindsay, that's not cute. All right. VIP says, that's powerful. Mallory says, learning I'm safe was the most traumatic part. Judah, thank you for the likes. Yeah. Chiron and Cancer, so healing the inner child is huge for me. Yep. Samantha, big on like foundation, family. Deborah, thank you for VIP. Deborah's in the house. Kara says, I love that. Okay, good. I'm glad that's helpful for you guys. I thought it was really cool. I was like, wow. So you can bring little Kara along, little Samantha along, you know, little Mallory along. VIP Deborah, thank you for the ticket. I don't know what the vote. Give me the vote. Are you voting, Lindsay, for TikTok? I don't know what I would be. TikTok broadcaster of the year. Dun, dun, dun. I don't think I'm there yet, you guys, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So for president, oh, no. Oh, thank you, Deanna. That is so cute. That was super sweet. Thank you. Good morning, VIP. Deborah. Samantha says good morning to Deborah. We've got everybody in the house today. I love it. I love it, you guys. So maybe if you're working on that healing, take your friends along with you on the adult ride. And as the adult, oh gosh, you guys, I just got this cool channeling. This just like hit me. As the adult now, show the inner child what it's like to have an adult that's more compassionate, empathetic, supportive, understanding. You are now the parent to your inner child. And so parent that child and bring him, her, they along with you on this new journey so they can learn new things. Holy cow. Whoa. That just channeled. Kenzie, welcome to the chat. Yeah, that was just like boom, insight, like say it. And I was like, okay. Wow. Exactly. So exactly, Bex. So rather than worry about pushing all this love, this light, cutting cords, sending energy, which you can do, by the way, I think it's helpful, but just make the introduction, go into meditation, you guys, make the introduction to your inner child. Hi, Mallory. I'm Mallory. It's nice to meet you. Want to be my friend? And then let's go. Treating my inner child like I treat everyone else with love and compassion. Never did it for myself. Exactly. Mallory, being able to raise my daughter the way I wasn't helped so much, but I learned to parent, but had to learn to parent myself too. Exactly. Yeah. Deanne says, parent your child. Tony says, I'm struggling with the life the old me created because the new me doesn't like it here. Well, Tony, permission is granted to change the creation. And remember, because you've said the old life I created, well, now change it to a new one. It's okay. You guys, you're never out of time. There's no such thing. Remember, time is just a technology that helps us create. So you're never actually out of time. You just think you are because, whoa, Lindsay, because they've trained us to believe that we're too old for certain things. You're too old for that. You can't go back to school. You're too old for that. I don't know. I just turned into like a grandpa voice, right? You can do, sorry. Hold on. Swipe left to close. Okay, there we go. Lala's in the house. Lala, I missed your comment. Welcome. Work is, how do I get out of the messy physical world the old me created? Let's talk about it. VIP says, sending so much love to you, Tony. You're on your journey, though. Be proud of yourself. Amen. Beck says, the adults who are now is who we needed when we were little. Yep. Kenzie says, you got chills. Hi, AJK. Welcome to the chat. Oh, Samantha, that's super sweet. You guys are so sweet. Well, let's talk about my mother taught me what not to do as a parent. Yeah, and sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes that happens. It's like when I worked at a business and the guy was like literally like draining his, like, it was a mess. And I was thinking to myself, when I'm an entrepreneur, I'm learning so much from you. I know exactly what not to do when I run my business. And it was like so annoying, but also like, thank you, sir, for teaching me what not to do, right? So sometimes we're learning what not to do, and sometimes we're learning what to do. Hello, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, welcome. If you're wondering where I'm talking to and who I'm talking to, I'm also on TikTok Live right now. So we're streaming there as well. But thank you for joining us here. And if it's you, Mallory, thanks. Thank you. So how do we change the reality then is the question. Tony, that's the question to Samantha. Well, I actually did a post about this last night. So the synchronicities are synchronicity-ing, and I just love when that happens. I absolutely love when that happens. A beautiful confirmation from the external world, which is you're not stuck in a physical reality. The first thing that must be recognized is you are not stuck in a physical reality. And it's hard sometimes when you feel very stuck in a physical reality to believe that, because you're like, actually, I look around every day and it's the same reality. So yes, I am. And I say, well, what if you just looked at things differently? You're not stuck in a physical reality. You know, if you've been hanging out with me enough, you know that everything starts on the energetic plane. And then it comes down. I say down, right? Because it's a way for us to realize how it works. But it starts to shift and form or whatever, and it becomes a manifested reality. Thoughts become things. Everybody knows this. Well, I shouldn't say everybody, but I feel like it's pretty common knowledge at this point if you're on a spiritual journey or you're in the energetic world. So recognize then that if thoughts become things, you're not stuck in anything. You're stuck in your thoughts. You are looping. You're on some thought loop that believes that you're in this physical reality that's awful, that you can't get out of, and da-da-da. Right? Deanna, thank you. I love those little string lights. I think those are so pretty. I love those string lights. It's like the romantic, like Pisces, Cancer in me that I'm just like, oh, you know, I love, of course, the astrologer in me, the stars. So how do you clear that loop out, Lala says? Okay, good question. Start thinking different thoughts. So it's going to take what I post on my TikTok. You can manifest anything you desire, 1111. Yes. I don't want my mind to go there. I work out. I do it all sometimes. It gets back there. Yuck. Deanna, thank you so much. Thank you for the roses, user 725-907-9017688082. Thank you. So think about, I think, honestly, if I were you guys, this is what I would do, because I've done it for myself. I would become wildly aware of what I'm thinking. Now, to become wildly aware of what you're thinking, we've already talked about this. You observe yourself constantly. You meditate to calm your mind. You listen to music, you pull out a certain instrument to build your awareness, okay? From there, thank you, VIP Deborah. Thank you for the likes. Deborah, how are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? I've been thinking about you as well, because I know that you've been kind of battling with COVID. Feeling better? I hope so. At least on the mend, right? On the up and up. Viewing you as whole, by the way, viewing you as whole and powerful. A little. Okay, good. VIP Deborah, good. On the mend, have your husband tap in and help you, give you some healing energy, holding his love and light for you. when you become wildly aware, you'll start to recognize when your thoughts are starting to slip. And then you'll say, I don't want to think that thought anymore. I don't want to think I'm not good enough anymore. I don't want to think I'm not pretty enough anymore. I don't want to think that money is never going to come to me anymore. I want to think I'm the most abundant person that I know. I don't want to think that whatever it is that you're trying to release. Now, you may want to write out some of these thoughts on a piece of paper, because I bet you any money, when you start to think about the things you think about, you're going to be surprised at how often you think about the same things, and you're going to be able to very quickly pinpoint which thoughts are helping you manifest and which thoughts are not. You cannot want something and have an opposite belief and expect that thing to come to you. It's opposite energy. It doesn't work. Thank you for the roses, user 725. Thank you. Thank you. You cannot. I don't care who you talk to. You cannot want something and believe that you're not good enough to have it and think it's going to come to you. And so then how do you do that inner work? You clear out every single one of your chakras. You go into the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course that's in my bio. You use the code POWER, POWER, and you receive abundance just by signing up from the course. You already start to receive abundance because you get 15% off when you use code POWER. So how beautiful is that? You're already receiving abundance the second that you step into and sign up for the course. And then you work every single day, hopefully. You do the activities inside of the course. You watch the short videos of me explaining your energy inside of the course. And then you tap into your 5 physical senses and you start to heal each one of your chakras. And you align yourself into energetic empowerment. But once again, you guys, unless you're working directly with me as like a private client, even then, even my private clients, they still have to do their own work. I'm guiding them, and it's more specific for their kind of struggles or the concerns that they have in their life. But ultimately, they have to do their own work too. It's just more kind of guided, privately guided. So more focused on exactly what they're going with. Samantha, have a great day. It was nice to see you. I hope to see you tonight and or Friday or both. Journaling is helpful. Yep, you got to write it out. Sun and Cancer, what do you think? So sensitive. How to manage that feeling? AJK, turn the idea that you're sensitive into the belief that you are wildly empathic, and your empathy is one of your superpowers in this lifetime. I'm double Cancer. I have my moon in the 12th house conjunct my ascendant Cancer. So let's talk about empathy, right? So rather than saying, I'm so sensitive, how do I deal with it? We say, I'm actually really empowered, and the empathy that I possess is one of my superpowers. So learning how to use your empathy versus saying you're welcome, versus saying it's a sensitivity and maybe a hindrance in your life. Because anything that's perceived as something that's like a bad label in your life, by the way, is likely one of your superpowers. You're the black sheep of the family? No, you're not. You are the healer of the family. You have tons of Cancer placements. You're super sensitive. No, you're not. You're actually wildly empathetic and here to hold compassion and help others heal, right? You have Cancer, or you have Saturn in your 2nd house, and you're learning all these money lessons. Okay, well, guess what? You are so good at managing money that people probably come to you saying, what do I invest in? How do I do this, right? I can literally perspect any one of you out of the crap that you think. Anything. I can perspective shift it. It's one of my superpowers. Lala, you may want to check out the Your Soul's Purpose Report. If you guys are interested in this information, you may want to get the Your Soul's Purpose Report. It's the first link in my bio. And in that report, it's around 10 pages or so. And in that report, Diana, I'm sorry, I'm reading your comment as I'm talking. In that report, I outline your strongest energies and what I believe you specifically came to this earth intuitively to do. Now, I'm not going to say specifically like you were meant to be a police officer in Colorado. Obviously not. I'm telling you from your natural. I'm not telling you. I'm sharing with you from your natural energy, from your energetic blueprint, the strongest ways that you could potentially combine your energy to stand in your highest and fullest expression, to live your best life. That's what I'm sharing with you. I'm never telling you what to do. I try my best not to, because I'm not the boss of you. You are the boss of you. Diana, Did you read? Yesterday was a big day with emotions. I took everything personally and I didn't react. You took everything personally, but you didn't react. Okay, next thing I'm going to get. Okay, Lala. Sounds good. No rush, you guys. By the way, you're never obliged. I'm just always sharing my different products and services with you so you know it's out there, right? So if you're interested, you can go and do that. Diana, did you read your report? I sent Diana's report 2 days ago, yesterday. I can't remember, Diana. What did you think of the report? VIP Deborah, thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. So what were we just talking about? I don't know. I was just channeling, I think, a little bit. Yeah, how to get out of this stuck loop, right? Become wildly aware of your thoughts. Judah, thank you for the likes. Deanna, thank you for the likes. VIP Deborah, thank you for the likes. 7.3 thousand likes in 35 minutes. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, guys. I want to say the words differently, and I'm going to work. Tony, yeah, Tony, hold that thought. I'm actually sending out an email today for everybody that did purchase Your Soul's Purpose report. I'm going to be sending out an email, or it might have been in the email I sent you with a discount code if you want to get the full report, right? Because you already bought some of it. You already bought some of the full report by getting Your Soul's Purpose. So there might be in your email, Tony, actually I can look right now really quickly, a discount code if you're interested in doing that, because save some money. Accept your abundance, you guys. Anytime you want something that's on sale, that's abundance to you. So accept your abundance in. Please, please, please. Recognize how abundant you are. Tony. Yes, the code is in your email. It's in the email. Yeah. Okay. So Lala, it talks about your big three, your sun, moon, and rising, the houses they're in, the placements that they hold, the power that they hold. It talks about the strongest planets in your chart, which might be different. It could be the same, but typically it's different than the big three, your signs, right? Planets are different than signs. And then from there, I look at, when I kind of combine all these energies together in the different houses, I look at intuitively like what you really came here to do. How can we marry and combine these energies for you to stand in your strongest power? Now, some people have a lot of strong energies in their chart. Somebody like Bex, I think, had Deborah had 6, I think. Bex, same for you. You had a lot of strong energies in your chart. So sometimes it could go many different ways. It's my intuitive reading, but ultimately your soul, you know you best, right? And so once you read it, tapping in and saying, what resonates with me most in this report? What really calls to me and all of those beautiful things? Backside, need to reread mine probably several times. Yeah, it's interesting because I try my best to be very succinct, but also I never want to leave anything out. It's kind of my push and pull, be very articulate, but don't miss a detail, right? It's that 6th house, tons of underlying Virgo energy that I have in my own personal chart. And so yeah, Lala, yeah, I mean, if you were to take the information to heart and say, this is actually the strongest energy. Now, this doesn't mean quit your job, throw everything in the air, move your home, all that. No, it's just to say, this is what you naturally hold the strongest. And so if it resonates with you, let it shine in the way that means the most for you. Mallory said, yeah, like a handbook. Exactly, Bax. Exactly. Mallory says, every time I doubt myself, I go to reread the report and it has saved me multiple times. Thank you. You guys, my man does this now. He's always says, Lindsay with love. And he does this. It's so cute. My chart is very complex, all over the place. Deanna, have I read your report? Yeah, some people's charts are more complex. Tony, yours is more complex too, right? I'm looking at the email I sent you because you have interceptions and duplications. I have that in my chart as well. It's complex. You have to know how to unlock keys to different houses before you fully unlock your energy, which is it's a lot. Is mine. Hoping to meet him at the Manifesting Club. Oh, he never joins on any of those. He's very private and he's busy. So no, he won't be on the Manifesting Club. Oh, thank you, Mallory. LWL, surfing with LWL. You guys, it's already almost 10 o'clock. I figured I would use mine the same. Thanks for the confirmation. Yeah, Catherine, I can't wait for you to get yours. I did one for one of my clients too. Deanna, I didn't think so. I got so many at once that I was like, whose have I read and whose have I not? Oh, that's an interesting thought, Bex. Maybe I think you have also interceptions in yours, if I remember. It has to do with the latitude with which you were born, like which cities, like how, yeah, it's about the latitude. What I'm talking about, the intercepted and duplicated signs, is about the latitude and the city you were born in. My client, my client, when she got her report, she was like, I was like, were you surprised? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, really? I was like, I was not surprised at all. And she's like, the whole thing surprised me. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, so it's interesting because I try my best, especially because like Catherine, I know you from the Cosmic Collective and the Manifesting Club, and we've interacted more, right? Or Mallory, Deborah, I try my best to like take out the knowings that I know about you already and really just view you from, I've never met you. This is going to be something that's very, whole and not know like anything that's going on in your life. And that's been kind of the trickiest part, because it's like, okay, well, pull yourself out, look at them like you don't know who the heck they are. They just logged on and bought your report. I wonder if how do you find out how many lives you have lived already? Lala, you can do past life regression with somebody. I don't do that. I'm interested in it, but I don't do it yet. I don't know if that's on my journey or not. Let's see where the wind takes me. You could have somebody do an Akashic record reading, or you could go do it yourself, right? There's YouTube videos that guide you through an Akashic record reading and guide you into your own Akashic. And then you can ask the question, how many lives have I lived? I did do an Akashic record reading once from somebody who I thought was, who I shouldn't say I thought, who I know is extremely powerful in her craft. I don't think she does readings anymore, but she told me that I'm like one of the first people that's come to Earth. And I was like, oh, so maybe that's why people call me an old soul. I don't know. Right? Oh, Lala, I hope someday, I hope someday, but I also don't want to push my journey in a way that it's not meant for me. I am very intrigued by it, especially past life regression. I'm intrigued by it all. And I'm a curious person. And so I always have to be mindful of, you can be curious, but you don't have to become an expert in your curiosity. You can learn enough to be able to satiate that kind of curiosity. But that doesn't mean you have to, because once I get curious about everything, and then my energy splits and I'm scattered and I'm pulled in a billion directions, and then I'm weaker, right? So I want to bring my focus back. So yeah, my focus right now is astrology and my private clients and the Cosmic Collective and manifesting with all of you. But maybe someday, maybe someday. Yes, Catherine, I will. Although I don't, off the top of my head, I don't actually. I do have one recommendation I could put in. We'll talk about it offline. It's more personal, okay? So I don't want to talk about it online in this group. We'll talk about it inside the collective. Okay, guys. So I was going to talk today about recognizing that there's love everywhere we go, everywhere we see, everything we experience. But I kind of ran out of time. So we're just going to get on the energetic wave instead. I think we had a great chat today. I really enjoyed your woo-weighing with me. I woke up this morning thinking, maybe I don't even want to think about anything to talk about. But then I was like, nah, I should think about some things. But you guys woo-waved the heck out of it today with me, so I'm super appreciative of that. Let's get on the energetic wave. I rode that wave yesterday. Your girl was surfing. I was hitting those 20-foot waves or something, and I was going strong. So we're going to do it again today. If you're new here and you don't know the heck I'm talking about, that's okay. If you're in a place where you can close your eyes and speak some things out loud, that's all you have to do. And if you're not in a place to do that, keep your eyes open and maybe just repeat it silently in your head if you'd like. All right, you guys, let's close our eyes. Feet flat on the ground if you can. Breathing in, belly nice and full. Sighing it out of the mouth. Releasing the powerful conversation we had today. Holy cow, super powerful, you guys. I have so many powerful people surrounding me. I'm grateful for all of you. Breathing in, letting it go out of the mouth. Maybe rolling your neck, shrugging your shoulders, releasing the energy, the conversation. One more time, deep breath in. Sighing it out. Thinking of something we're manifesting, we're creating. Recognizing that we don't have to create something more than once, but if you feel like you need to push some more energy to it, then go ahead and do that. And repeat out loud, if you can, or silently in your mind after me, I am strong. I can do this. Smile big, show me your teethers. You're excited, you're manifesting. It's so fun to be a creative artist in this world. So many options and possibilities. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. Say it with conviction, you guys. I am strong. I can do this. Smile big, show me your teethers. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. Breathing in, pulling the energy up the root chakra, up to the crown, up your spine, expanding your vision out to the universe, to God, source, universe, creator, love. And on the exhale, bringing the vision down the chakra system, down your spine to the base, to your root chakra, and cementing it in, kind of circling the energy into the root chakra. Quite literally bringing your thoughts down into things. One more time, breathing in, pulling the energy up the root, through the spine, to the crown, the top of your head, expanding your vision out. And on the exhale, bringing the vision down into the earthly planes, down to your root chakra, cementing it in. You may want to try to cement it clockwise into the present moment, swirling that energy clockwise around your root chakra. One more time, I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teethers and smile. Big, 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 big. I freaking did it. I knew I could do it. All right, my friends, you are on the energetic wave with me. I hope that you have an amazing, amazing day. For those of you that are still watching on YouTube, thank you for viewing me. I'm here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys, for this week, at least for this week, I won't be doing evening sessions because I'm typing reports and I want to get all those reports out to you as soon as I can. Bye, Kara. Have a great day. Kara, I will email you right after this, like in 3 minutes. So please check your email and we'll talk it out. I can't wait to see you all of you tonight. If you're in the Manifesting Club tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If not, Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hi, I've missed you. Who's saying that? Melly, welcome back to the chat. Tingly Wave VIPE says Tingly Wave today. Stoked for tonight. Yes. Bye, Victoria. Have a great day. You've been traveling in deep breathing. Go on, Melly. You know what to do. See you, Catherine. See you in the club tonight. Bye, Tony. Have a great evening. Reread your report, my friend, right? Make sure to check your email. The discount code is in there if you want your full report. You have some complications in your report. You may want to check it out. VIP Deborah, have a great day. Today we got to 10K. We did. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you all for the likes, for the engagement, for the comments, for spending time with me every morning. I love you all. Mallory is waving. Thank you for the likes, Deanna. And for those of you, once again, join the Cosmic Collective if you're interested. We've got lots of good spiritual lessons in there. We're energy healing as a group next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're spiritual chatting together as a group at 10 a.m. as well. So this is a place to be if you want more friends, more one-on-one interaction with me. You're welcome, VIPE. Have a great day, you guys. I love you all. I will see you back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see the club members tonight. Bye. Thank you, Wendy. And okay.